Eventually higher and higher and higher. You can't get any in-care help for the elderly. You can't get a physician to visit somebody in an in-home situation. And I think it's an atrocity. It's an absolute atrocity how we can go on without health insurance. It's just mind-numbing. If you think of all the poor people that are dying in their homes, or died of COVID in their homes, and so on and so forth, they had no attention from anybody on the planet.
Yeah, I tell you. Thank you for that. You have a happy Thanksgiving, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
All right. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you.
I agree with Jim 100%. We need to take care of our people. It's America, right? We're supposed to take care of our people, and people are not being taken care of.
So he was talking about health care for Reven, what were you saying?
I was just going to say it's American as apple pie.
Yeah, and so care, there's a $35 billion increase for Medicare. Hearing. So, I mean, I guess that's for hearing aids. You got that many people that need some hearing aids? I think I need one. I mean, I can barely hear it. I know you'd be looking at me like, don't you hear me? I mean, so.
I thought that was just multitasking. You got like all these bills going on.
And back to the home care. That home care is great care for families when they're in their hospice state. If we can have family members take care of their loved ones at home, I think it's better than being in any facility.
Well, yeah, of course, everyone wants to leave this world surrounded by their loved ones at home, but sometimes it's just not possible because sometimes you need some assistance.
And maybe people could come out. They could come out and help with that, right? So, I mean, hopefully that home care, it costs. Exactly. I mean, is it cheaper to have home care versus being in a hospice center? You know what? I think the Republicans don't like that home care. You know why?
Why?
Because they own the hospice centers. Is that what it is? And they want to run up the cost of hospice care.
So we can't afford to die.
We can't afford but they want us to die. I don't get it. And I don't normally play politics, but to find out that I think all the Republicans voted against this and one Democrat. So I don't get it. And child care. I mean, they don't want their districts to have child care.
That's insane to me. I mean, make me understand the mind of a Republican.
Don't look at Devin. He's not a Republican.
He's not.
You look right at him.
I'm looking at both of you guys to tell me, like, what is explain to me the mentality of a Republican.
Well,
like, I don't understand it.
You know what? I'm going to tell you.
Not the mentality, their heart.
Their heart
Explain
is,
their
as Bernie
heart to
Sanders said, they are focused on the Jeff Bezos. That's who their heart is with. You know, I don't think, because there's only a small number of people with the money, I don't know how these billionaire senators continue to get elected, because in their districts, I'm almost sure they have people in their districts that need child care, but they vote against it. I'm almost sure they have people in their districts, even Republican districts, they need child tax credits, earned income tax credits. They need it.
Do you think they not know what they're voting for exactly? Like details like this?
Oh, you mean like the senators and the representatives?
I think when people go to the polls, I don't think these people
voters
who are voting Republican, I don't think they know what they're voting on exactly.
Man, and you give them too much credit. I got a clip for you. Because
I think the middle class, poor, I don't think they know what they're voting on. The rich know, because they know they're about to make out like fat rats.
Right.
Even more so. But those who are not rich and voting Republican, I don't think they understand the details, all of like what you've been breaking down, what some of our callers have broke down, what Devin was saying. I don't think they know all of that. I don't think they know that they're going to take their Social Security away. We work for our Social Security. So what gives you the right to play with that money and decide who gets it and who doesn't? Didn't we work for that money? Or we work for that money.
You know, I got to tell you, when I go travel down in rural parts of Illinois, it's unbelievable to me how people in rural parts of Illinois live in poverty and they vote against their best interests. It makes no sense. I don't know how, you know, if we could just come together, there's no way elected officials, whether Democrat or Republican, could win if they don't support the Constitution, and that is protect the people, because they're not doing it. I mean, there was a lady that was, when Trump was running for office, he said he wanted to take away Obamacare. Do you remember that? And he wanted to take away Obamacare, and he was in some rural part of America, and the white lady said, I don't want Obamacare. She never had health care in her life. Now she's able to get health care. She gets some teeth. She gets some, she just gets some, just get some health care. And she said she didn't want it. She said, now this is funny. They said, would you rather have Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act? She said, I'll take the Affordable Care Act. Now, they were the same. But they didn't want that black progressive health care. And that just makes no sense to me. It reminds me, one of my favorite
Devin
shows
is cracking
coming
up over there.
All in the Family. Is it All in the Family?